Yoga Noi, Dylan here from the Ongongoja Care Point. There's a lot going on here this morning. In the background, we've got the DJ getting ready for our presentations later this morning. We've got a bunch of kids being profiled under the mango tree there by the bus, just getting new photos for everybody. And there's a bunch of cool updates here at the Ongongoja Care Point that I wanted to share with you. After years of struggling to get water at the Care Point, we finally are able to celebrate that we actually have running water, both for drinking water and for our cooks for the meals that are going on here. We have a faucet on this side of the Care Point and one far on the other side. Incredibly cool to have water. We've been shipping in water from a borehole about 2 kilometers down the road on the back of a little motorcycle ever since the establishment of the Care Point. We've also been harvesting water off of large tanks off of the roofs when we have rain, which is very, very seldom here. So having running water is a huge improvement for the Care Points. One of the programs we've seen great progress from over the years is the distribution of goats to the local community members as a form of savings. They're able to reproduce the goats, in turn sell them, and eventually buy cattle. Behind me is a bunch of the Care Point goats just hanging out under the shade structure here, provided especially for them to escape the Moana Noi, very, very hot African sun. These goats are actually in a project that they're working to duplicate as many of them as they can as a saving structure for the Care Point, which will eventually be sold to the local community. Really cool to see progress on the goats. About 20 of our recent graduates from the Care Point have actually banded together as part of an alumni association to create a small chicken project here on the Care Point grounds. They got about 25 chicks inside here right now. They're almost ready for sale at the marketplace, but they're actually harvesting them for eggs right now in order to use the eggs as a component of their baking project just across the road, where they're selling chapati bread in the local marketplace to raise capital to in turn buy more chickens. So really excited to see that as well. The community's been working for a while here to successfully harvest honey from local beehives as an income generating project to sell in the local marketplace. If you take a look at those hollowed out drums underneath the tree there, those are actually live beehives, and they're in the process of harvesting those for sale in the local Esokoni, the market, for a small profit. I'd like to get a little closer so you can get a better look, but I'm not allowed to because apparently it's dangerous for the bees. I'm a blue belt in jiu-jitsu. This Christmas we raised funds for a new pit latrines for the Care Point. We actually had floods here not too long ago. It's either super dry or super wet. When it's wet, this is what we get. Totally collapsed pit latrine, and so thank you very much to everyone who contributed to the new pit latrines. We'll be able to begin construction on those here shortly, thanks to all of your contributions. Appreciate you guys. This was my temporary toilet structure for the morning. Some of you remember that when we first came to Ongongoja, the area was known as the ends of the earth. It was thought of as an abandoned location that really there was no hope for. And there's been a huge change in the sentiment of the people in the region in terms of their confidence and hope for the future. It's also a relatively new Care Point, so that means we've got a lot more time to work towards sustainability for the Care Point community before it can be turned over to the local people as a community-based organization. Again, just want to say a huge thanks to everyone for your sponsorship, for your support, and for the work that you've done to help us make the progress that we have here in Ongongoja. Appreciate you guys.